And good Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to Motivational Mondays. I'm Tanya Dotson-Winckler, founder of 180 Degree Time Management, and we're going to jump right in this morning. Our topic, which is 2 steps to flow state on demand. So, look, guys, you're more than likely working way too many hours in your business. Like your spouse, your partners can see that, your kids can definitely see that. I mean, come on. Stevie Wonder could see that, right? Your work days fly by in a blur of like frenzied activity where you're answering phone calls and you're fielding customer and client requests and sometimes complaint. Come on, let's be real here. You're answering, you're managing staff, you're managing distributors, you're managing orders, right? And the mounting paperwork and administrative duties of running a successful company. Now, see, and this is all in addition to delivering the goods and services that your company is there for, right? So, this is what's going on in your everyday life. This is day in, day out, Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday. And for some of you, Monday through Sunday and taking a few hours off. And here's the thing, you try to use traditional time management systems and strategies to manage your time and time block your schedule and get the most important items done first thing. And I'm doing this with the, captions with my hands because those are traditional time management catchphrases and buzzwords and, that everybody's doing. And here's the thing, you're doing all those things, but you're a business owner. So you're plagued with interruptions and distractions all day long, whereas someone who's an executive is not. And here's the other thing, when it all gets to be too much for you, juggling all this and trying to manage everything at the same time, you sabotage yourself by procrastinating for hours just to try and like catch a break. And that, of course, puts you even further and further behind. And then you're having to use more of your evenings and more of your weekends to try and catch up. And then here's the thing, you savagely beat yourself up for doing that, right? So it's a lose-lose proposition no matter how you look at it. Now, here's the thing, in addition to all of this, you're probably actually just keeping your business head above water. I mean, your business is doing well, you're successful in your business, but you're sacrificing all of your free time to do so. And being on this endless hamster wheel is really enough to drive the most stable, grounded, successful business owner or entrepreneur bloody insane. So here's the bottom line, guys. If you don't fix this soon, what I know you're fearing is that you won't be able to keep up this pace for much longer without doing some serious damage to your health, doing some serious damage to your well-being, not to mention the relationships with the people that you love and who really need you to be actively present in their lives, like your kids, and if you're getting to be a bit older, your parents are going to be needing you or need you already, right? So here's the thing, it doesn't have to be this way. So while most business owners are struggling with overwhelm and burnout, and they're struggling trying to balance everything, and they're stealing more and more time from their personal lives to do so, there's a handful of smart ones that are quietly getting twice as much done while working half the time. And you know what those guys are doing? They're enjoying 3-day weekends. They're taking month-long holidays with their family and friends. They're luxuriating in peaceful, quiet, time off in their evenings, relaxing in their homes or going for a walk. They're taking up fun hobbies or enjoying old ones again, like painting or making music or singing in choirs or doing martial arts or just taking a dance class just for fun. I used to be a modern dancer, so for me, just picking up a dance class every once in a while is just super fun. I get super sore, but it's super fun to just have the time to do this. Now, this is the thing, they are doing, and I am doing, all of these things while crushing their exercise goals at the gym, getting in the best shape of their lives, doing things that they, or doing things, that they enjoy to get in the best shape of their lives, like biking or hiking or fishing, or getting in a round of golf on a Tuesday. Or I'm sitting across from our park here, and the guys get together every Sunday and they play soccer. So, and they're doing this. These people, these business owners and entrepreneurs, they're doing all of this while increasing their revenue and expanding their companies. So, and best of all, they're doing all of this without the latest apps, bestsellers, having to read all the bestsellers, having to download all the ebooks, having to use the best new widgets out there, having to fill up their telephones with productivity apps, and having stuff that's beeping and bopping on their computers all day long, telling them, hey, you got this done. They're not doing that. And you know why? Because they have mastered what we're going to talk about today. They have mastered flow state on demand. They have mastered the 2 steps to flow state on demand. And there's 2 steps. One, being in complete control of your thoughts, and the knock-on effect from that, which is the second step, which is being in complete control of your behavior. And more so, when I say your behavior, what I mean is your habits, and especially your chronic habits, your old habits, your time-consuming habits, the habits that are, taking all away of your time. So let me ask you a couple of questions about being in flow state, right? Have you noticed that when you're in flow state, nothing bothers you, nothing slows you down, nothing stops you? It's like you're in flow state, the sky could be falling and you're not going to get interrupted or distracted. When you're in flow state, when you're in the zone, when you're writing that blog, or when you're doing that report, or when you're creating your products, right? Or doing upgrades to your products, and you're just in that zone, you don't have any worries. You don't have any problems. You don't have any pressure. Procrastination is the last thing on your mind, right? Because you're in flow. You're in the zone. You are at one with whatever you are engaged with. Like right now, I'm in a cafe and there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't care. That's not a problem. Noise is not a problem. Kids, running around laughing is not a problem. The coffee machine going is not a problem, because I'm here with you guys. I'm in flow state. I am in what I love to do. So see, I want you to notice when you're in flow. I want you to notice the next time. I can't see who you are who just said the thumbs up and the like, but thank you. And I'm glad that you agree with that. You can put your name in the comments and possibly I'll be able to see who this is. But I just want you to know, let me continue. I just want you to notice something when you're in flow. And maybe it's when you're doing your business thing. Maybe it's when you're like writing your blog. Maybe it's when you're coaching your clients. Maybe it's when you're leading a training like I'm doing right now. Maybe it's when you're out showing a home if you're a realtor. Maybe it's when you are, zoned in on your client or your patient. Maybe it's when you're creating your goods and services, or maybe it's when you're providing your goods and services. You're having a conversation with somebody and you're just right there, right? Isn't it like time stands still? That's what it's like, right? It's like, or it feels like you have all the time to be completely there for yourself. And it's like you have all the time in the world to get the job done because you're in flow state. Everything has lined up. There's nothing else going on. So I want you to notice the next time you're in flow state, what is happening right now, right at that moment. So next time you're in flow state, I invite you to take notice of the qualities that are present: clarity, certainty, calm, satisfaction, excitement, and even possibly joy. It's like, when you're in flow state, it's almost like you want to give yourself a high five, right? So here's the thing. What if I told you that it's possible to create that state in 2 steps? Yes, even in the middle of chaos. Yes, even when things are not going to plan, or more so, especially when things are not going to plan. Yes, even if it looks like there's a major problem brewing on the horizon, because let's be honest, that's when you need to be able to get in flow state on demand. It's when those things are happening. You don't need to get into flow state on demand when things are going well, right? You don't need to get into flow state on demand when everything is clocking along and you're having a great day. What you need in order to be able to do what our clients are doing and reduce your workday to 8 hours or less, and to get more done in less time, and to have 10 to 20 hours more of free time per week, is you've got to be able to get into flow state when things are about to derail you, when things are about to go wonky, when things are about to go south. So, you know, that's when you need to be able to use those two steps and get, complete command of your thoughts, and then complete command of your behavior, because your thoughts and your behaviors are intrinsically linked. Yeah, and I know you guys have heard me talk about this over and over again. If you have your thought, if you can control your thoughts, you can control your behavior, because right before you do a habit, right before you fall into a bad habit, fall into an old habit, fall into a chronic habit, you're having a thought. And if you can manage to grab that thought and control that, then you can control the behavior that comes less, and the other way around. If you find yourself in the behavior, you can actually do a rewind. If you have, those two steps to being, in flow state on demand, you can do a quick rewind and go, oh, what was I thinking that has me now want to procrastinate? Oh, what was I thinking that has me now want to answer the phone instead of continuing with what I was doing? Ooh, what is that thought? And you'll find that you have thoughts like, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be difficult. I'm not sure I have everything that I need for this. And that's when your mind starts to wobble. That's when you start to go wonky. That's when, getting on Facebook seems like a really good idea. That's when, scrolling through TikTok seems like the best usage of your time. That's when you start to, veer from what it was you had set yourself up to do in your really good looking schedule, right? And that's what I'm saying. Your good looking schedule is at the um, effect all the time of your thoughts and your behaviors, which is again why traditional time management doesn't work for us business owners and entrepreneurs. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's difficult for people that work 9 to 5 to employ it, but at least it's better. It's a better shot. But for us, it absolutely doesn't work at all. But I digress. Let me get back to what I'm talking about. So again, if you can get flow state on demand, can you imagine the amount of time that you are going to be able to recover, so that you don't, because you won't be going off doing the, getting interrupted and distracted. You won't be procrastinating. You won't be doing the things that take your time. So, I'm just going to give you a couple examples. I've got some clients that are doing this right now. And, for example, Henrik is a dentist, and he has been able to work a 4-day work week for the last 3 years with no loss of income, and that's during the pandemic. Or my client, Carolyn, who is a realtor, who is crushing it in the market right now, and has been for the last 2 years, because she got her mind under control. But in addition to that, when she comes home in the evening, she is enjoying going to acting classes, which is her real first love, and starting to look at, getting a paid acting gig, because that would be really, really fun. Or let me see, Khalid, who's a copywriter, and who was, just not able to get himself off of the hamster wheel of thinking about his business all day, every day. And now he's traveling with his partner, he's writing, and he's reading, and he's doing the things that he really loves to do. So look, when you can completely get and those are just a few, okay? We've worked with over 100 business owners, and they're all having amazing results like this. Um, Kitty, for example, that's another one I just had a thought about. Kitty went from being busy beaver in her business to being CEO. Now that's a major shift, okay? Being busy beaver meant she had to do all the things all the time. Being CEO is a completely different experience for her running her business right now. So now she gets to run her business and go to comedy, comedy events on Friday nights, and go to dinner with her husband, and go and enjoy stuff with her friends. So I could go on and on and on about, client results, but I always keep this to a tight 15. So let me just give you some information about this. When you can completely control your thoughts and behaviors at will, you will join the 1% of business owners and entrepreneurs that are enjoying these rich, satisfying lives that I just told you about. They are all working 8 hours or less a day, and they are all crushing their business goals while increasing their revenue. And let me ask, if that's what you want, and you want to take advantage of what I am calling a one-time Black Friday offer, because I don't do Black Friday sales and all that stuff, but I am going to do a Black Friday offer right now. And what the Black Friday offer is, if you click the link in the comments below and you book a call by November 30th, and that'll get you off the hamster wheel and back into your life. You can save 20% on any programming that we do together. So that's what I have to offer you guys today on your Motivational Monday. If that's what you want to take advantage of this Black Friday offer. You want to get off but basically what you want is to get off the hamster wheel. Click the link in the comments, book a call. We will walk you through this and get you off the hamster wheel and back into your life. All right, guys, that was my 15 minutes today for your Motivational Monday. I'm wishing you a motivational productivity week, and have a great holiday. Take time off to have a really great holiday this Thanksgiving holiday, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.